when we asked you about what's one of your biggest mistakes that you've made in marketing. And I've got here that it was to do with Craigslist. Do you want to walk us through that, Peter?
Yeah, I worked for Craigslist, the online classified site. And at the time of this idea, it seemed to me anyway that Premiership and the top football clubs were doing more and more corporate sponsorship on the players' shirts and in the stadia and everywhere. It was kind of more prominent and ubiquitous and in your face. So what we did was we found a women's football team in Battersea Park in London. We sponsored them as their shirt sponsors, but instead of sponsoring just their shirts, we got them to play their matches wearing advertising sandwich boards.
They're quite heavy, aren't they?
Also dangerous, surely.
Ridiculously impractical. The intention was to satirize this growing trend for more and more blatant and in-your-face and ubiquitous commercial sponsorship. But it got a disappointing amount of coverage. It didn't get as much coverage as we hoped. I got an email from one journalist saying, "Oh, this is one of the most peculiar ideas I've ever seen," which I took as a compliment, which I'm not sure.
I like that.
I'm not sure he meant it as a compliment.
I know what he meant. We know how jaded and cynical journalists are. Don't we? I know you were a journalist, Peter, sorry.
But I realized one of the reasons it had failed was it was too wacky and out there. And I remember reading later that somebody had done a study and they found the most successful applications were the ones that were moderately innovative, that they were the right combination of being new and innovative and familiar.